tonight on Code 20.
So just grab some shots of the car. You can see blood inside.
The 911 call came in that it was their co-worker that was stabbed.
It sounds like they might have a suspect. All right, we want to follow them and find this guy. Let's get in.
Roger, get the patient in your regular station. We have the patient and her mom down the street, away from the place of progress.
For the PR, she was willing to meet at 4123 Lankershim Boulevard. She saw a t-shirt and blood in the parking lot of the restaurant, and there was one possible victim, a male Hispanic, short, black, spiky hair, 20s, thin build, 5'10", wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, black pants, run across the street behind the Italian restaurant towards the apartments. Breathing separation.
They've got a guy with a gunshot.
15-8. Units stepping on each other. 15-8-21 only. Repeat your message for the victim.
They're behind the apartments there.
Sorry. Well, male, not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, he's dead.
Suffering from multiple gunshots to the stomach and chest.
Ooh.
Will be Lancashire Police report. Can you advise RA later? Let's come in. Roger. Verify Lancashire and where? Roger. 15A33, repeat your message.
33, we're going to be code 6 on Lancaster.
484. Copy that. They have a victim unconscious, not breathing behind the, whatever that location was. Like,
we're code 6. LAPD and brought them description.
28,
Clear on LAPD action. I'll have
and we have, okay, so, sorry, there's a lot coming in right now. I'll bring you guys up to speed, but we've got, basically it sounds like we had a car-to-car shooting involving two different groups. And this is St. Joseph's, right? The 501 Buena Vista? Okay. So we have, yeah, the airship's over here.
Responding identified.
Okay, so, yeah, 44, I'm going to the hospital to try to find those Alright, so they're asking for the night watch detective. We have what sounds like a murder scene at the intersection of like behind, sounds like behind some apartments over there at Pizza Restaurant. They've got a male victim down, unconscious, unconscious, not breathing. And then we've got some people over here at the hospital who are dropped off, so we're gonna head to the hospital and see what they have over there. But this is this sounds like two groups of people were shooting at each other, and we have multiple scenes, and we're trying to kind of piece this all together. This is going to evolve a little bit. Obviously, this is just preliminary information. This is just preliminary information right now. But we do have a confirmed shooting, it sounds like, with multiple victims. So,
St. Joseph's Providence Hospital.
So we're gonna try our best to get in here and get some shots of LAPD showing up, and then the car. It sounds like the car here dropped them off. They're looking for a black. They're looking for a black sedan that has gunshot victims as well, but I don't. We don't have a location on that yet. More shooting calls, watch.
Alright, units in the vicinity. Fire department requesting a backup. Burbank, get a 405 freeway. Burbank, 413
913 9th Avenue. Vision 66 Rescue 266 for respiration.
That's region 4209 Boulevard.
All right.
And it's the fire department document.
So we're just getting over to the hospital. We'll see where they dropped him off. Hopefully it'll be obvious. I haven't actually covered this hospital. We're here in the valley by all the Disney studios.
Today's mission unit completing another violation 14602
Copy that. 45 is going to be code 6501 South Buena Vista Hospital. Trying to find out where these guys are dropped.
Code 3 incident 4210 and 4099.
Metro Light Force 94.
Perfect.
And 821, Roger. 15 William 110, 821 is confirmed, 187 Lancashire.
Yep.
And Moore Park. Damage unit for the code 3, fire department back, that's Burbank, and the 405 identified.
I don't think we're really going to be able to see anything. We got the lobster truck in front of us.
Phoenix 86, Roger. Van Nuys unit for the code 3, identify.
Where would they drop them off, Steve?
921, Burbank and Van Nuys. 98 and 9 responding code 3 from Burbank and Van Nuys to Burbank and the 405.
William 110, I'm code 6.
Roger.
Here, anybody at the station?
Someone's requesting a unit with a canopy.
Person is now fleeing eastbound on Burbank Boulevard. Engine 88 is going to clear.
Park in Lancashire.
There's an LAPD ambulance.
Roger, we're not too far. We'll go grab it.
It would be in here, right?
Engine 88, Bill.
Leave runner theater. Code 2 and 4213
I'm gonna go on the other side of these. Damn, I can't really. I don't know if we can take the camera out over here. This is city property. I'm just gonna use my phone. I'm gonna go over there, film a little bit, and then we're going to.
Okay.
And then we're gonna dip out. All right.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
And I can't bring this
No,
up either.
definitely not.
Now for Department on the under. 105 Buddy, 5320 Fallbrook.
Roger, stand by.
9 rubbish fire, 12121 Victory.
Just gonna park here for a second. All right, I'm gonna leave the key in it. If you have to move it, move it. I'm gonna go grab some. I'm just gonna use my phone because
Okay.
if I get out with that big camera, you know what'll happen. So I'll be right back. Lock it up.
Okay.
I need pleasure. I was 43.
One, I'm on my way to Lancashire Moore Park. Where are the units sending you before?
All right, so just grab some shots of the car. You can see blood inside on the driver's side. But yeah, I didn't want to jump out with the full rig because that would have that would have been no good. But yeah, there's a car over there with a crime scene tape and a whole bunch of cops showing up. We now have Burbank PD showing up as well. There is a black sedan that we're missing in this whole story. I don't know if Jonathan has that or not. All we have right now is just the car here at Providence at the hospital. So we're gonna cut this and try to piece this together a little bit and figure out what we have and get this in as quickly as possible. But yeah, we have a shooting right now. The one car stopped over here with a victim in it. They were dropped off. There's another deceased victim over at Lancashire and Burbank. And then I don't know how many victims were here, but there was a lot of blood on that driver's seat. So I'm gonna pull that in. Luckily I got my new Android.
415 man, 3787 calling the Boulevard, 3787 calling the Boulevard, assistant male, unknown, uncolor sort of black
causing a bunch of conflict over the iPhone Android debate. So sorry, I don't care either way. I think this works fine. But okay, cool. We're gonna get this in real quick, and then we'll try to piece this together a little bit better, and then yeah, we'll come back with a little bit more information and probably Jonathan's footage of what he's seeing as well. All right, so we're just clearing. We're still at the hospital, just sent everything in. What we're hearing right now, preliminarily, there was initial reports that it was 2 cars shooting at each other, one black sedan and then another colored sedan. I think it might just be the one car, maybe somebody on foot that was shooting at people in a car. It's a little hard to tell right now. We don't have too much information, but what I do know is that the vehicle that's here at the hospital was involved at the incident at Lancashire and Burbank. We have 1 male victim pronounced deceased at scene in that area at Lancashire and Burbank. This is the vehicle that they were involved in the shooting with, whether it was, you know, car to car, person to car, what have you. They jumped on the freeway, of course, and hauled butt over here where they were taken into the hospital and they're being treated for gunshot wounds. We don't know the conditions of the victims here at Providence St. Joseph's Hospital. We will probably get more information on that as the night progresses, but as of right now, we have what we saw, what you guys saw. And again, I didn't want to go in with my normal camera because they would go nuts and this whole place would become a massive crime scene. So we don't want to we don't want to go nuts with that. We just got in, get a couple shots. The main scene, the main incident that we want to show is what Jonathan captured, where the actual shooting took place. He was pre-arrival, actually. He got there just before LAPD arrived, so we've got some pretty early stuff on that. Alex, if you could, let's roll the tape and see what that looked like when Jonathan showed up at the shooting scene, Burbank and Lancashire.
46 or 40.
So that's what he had when he showed up. Of course, you guys saw the footage that we had here at the hospital with that suspect or victim vehicle. Like at this time, if it's mutual thing, it's going to be a little bit of a gray area. The Night Watch detective is out. They are going to be going to both of these locations to try and make sense of what they have so far. A goal of ours tonight should be to meet up with that Night Watch detective and see if we can get a little bit more information from them. So either we can hang tight here, we can head back over there. Our best bet's probably going to be to head over there probably closer to midnight, give it a couple hours, let everything settle down a little bit, get some information, and maybe get him on camera, him or her on camera, and figure out exactly what transpired, because this is a little bit convoluted from what we're normally dealing with. But either way, that's what we have so far. If we get any updates, we'll let you guys know. And of course, all of this stuff here at well, with what we're producing at Key News, but we're on Code 20 is preliminary. You guys are seeing the early stuff of news gathering, how the process works. Don't expect all of the stuff that we have here to be the story in its entirety. If you do want that information, you are curious about. If you are curious about, sorry, I turned Jonathan down. I'll replay that in a second. If you are curious about the final stories, as far as what we are dealing with and what the totality of these incidents are, we do have an editorial staff that does take these stories and produce them for our publication. So go take a look at keynews.tv. Scroll down a little bit, you'll see publication. If you're on your phone, you can click on Newsbreak. That's where our stuff is. And there's all sorts of news stuff on Newsbreak. It's a really cool app, actually. And then if you are on your computer, like I am most of the time here making this stuff, you can go on Roundtable and read articles there. So we'll leave it at that. We're going to head back over to that other scene, unless something else pops off, in which case we'll go to that. But we'll go see what Jonathan has, and I got to get back to him on the radio. All right, here's the crime broadcast on the call that we're headed to right now. Oh, sorry.
Stabbing occurred approximately 10 minutes ago from the Soto and Van Owen. Suspect is described as a male, black, bald, unknown eyes, approximately 5'7", 170 pounds, approximately 35 years of age, wearing a black hoodie, black shorts, and a camo backpack. Suspect was last seen walking northbound from the Soto and Van Owen towards the park. KMA.
All right, so we're heading to a stabbing here at a Jack in the Box. We have what sounds like a homeless person that stabbed a Jack in the Box worker in the back and then fled the location. So this is a priority, obviously a priority call. because this person is I mean, gosh, they're just a poor fast food worker, and they've been attacked by somebody and stabbed in the back, which is like about as bad as it gets. So we're just getting over here. We're gonna see what is here to shoot at this point. We're a little bit behind on this because it is on the far west side of the valley. But again, we are up here in the San Fernando Valley, so it is a big place, very, very large basin. But again, I think we're gonna get here just in time. We'll see if FD is still here. We'll talk to some people. Maybe there were some witnesses or someone like that we can speak with. But this light is really long because we have the bus crossing here as well. So hopefully we get the green, and then we can. Here we go.
ADW starting for 10 minutes from DeSoto.
Nope, they're going to get an arrow.
57170, 35 years, black hooded sweater, black shorts, camouflage backpack, last seen walking northbound from DeSoto, Vanoan towards the park. Information is at 288.
Alrighty, here we go. So yeah, that was our crime broadcast again. Male, sounds like a transient type, last seen heading northbound toward the park, stabbed our what it sounded like originally, and we'll obviously confirm it. Oh, I think we're going to be okay. Obviously, we want to confirm that, but the 911 call came in that it was their co-worker that was stabbed in this whole situation. So I think we're going to be good. The RA is still here. It looks like they are stabilizing. So I think.
4-4, I'll be back on radio en route 6099 Long Canyon. 3 minutes out shooting.
Copy that. Thank you. I think we're going to go right here, and we have our RA and all that, so I think we're in a good spot. Okay, cool deal. Okay, just hang tight right there for a second. He is conscious and breathing, which is obviously good. Yeah, he's sitting up. He is conscious and breathing. Let's see if we can get in here. Oh, there's a walkway over there. Let's do that. But yeah, that's that. He's talking to the firefighters. Looks like he's going to be okay, which is of course a good thing. All right. Where did all the cops go? They all just disappeared. Okay.
I'm at 6099 Laurel Canyon, not locating their location. Got a park in front of me.
Yeah, on Laurel, under the 170 is where it came back on my system, and they're saying one victim shot in the vehicle, and switch on to North Hollywood frequency, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be in the area of Oxnard and Laurel.
I'm at the 170 and right now.
Flashing light is really annoying. All right, we'll talk with the. I'm going to talk with the sergeant really quick. We'll see them come out here. Fire station 72 is right across the street. Very lucky. Let's get some shots of the Jack in the Box and all that with the cars, but lucky kid. I'm glad he's okay. But gosh, can you imagine just you're working your job over here, you're doing the whole fast food thing, trying to get by, and then some crazy lunatic stabs you in the back. It's nuts. They're probably not open currently. Oh. Hey, Sarge. Sorry to bother you. I didn't want to interrupt the radio.
No, you're good.
They good?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. I know we had obviously a stabbing here at the Jack in the Box. I initially heard that it was the co-worker of the person, the RP. Is that correct, or was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the victim is just one of the employees went out for a smoke break, and random transient.
Jesus.
I don't know how they got into it.
No argument, or did it start as an argument?
Got me.
But the guy just went outside his work. He's here flipping burgers and gets stabbed in the back.
Yep.
Okay. Did the guy go inside, or no? He got him out here in the parking lot.
No, he's out the parking.
Wow. Wow. Was it a smoke break? Could I say that officially, or no? It's just he just went out
that's
for.
What they said. He was like, "Hey, he went out for a smoke break, and all of a sudden, you know, we hear this ruckus."
Wow. And
I didn't get a chance to talk to him because he went to the hospital.
Okay. Are there cameras?
Are you? Okay. All right. Cool.
Do you guys have? I assume there's security cameras and stuff in the area.
You know, I don't know what Jack in the Box has.
Okay.
I know they have cameras on the building.
Okay.
But sometimes the night folks don't have access, and you know how that is.
Or disable them for because they're. Yeah.
I actually get a lot of that, but you know, like for 7-Eleven, you know, the night guys.
Oh, that's right. The day manager has to have it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
The guy's just a regular guy.
All right. And the kid, I saw him just as I rolled up. He looked like he looked okay. I'm not a doctor, obviously.
Yeah.
I always hear that from you guys. It's always fun. I go, hey, Sarge, what's the condition? I'm not a doctor. Okay. So, same for me, I guess. But he was up talking to firefighters. So we'll say, as of right now, stable-ish.
That's what I heard.
Okay. That's fine by me. Okay, so we're just clearing off. Spoke with the supervisor here at scene, and they are confirming what we heard on the radio. There was a individual who works at the Jack in the Box. They went out for a smoke break. During the time they were out for that smoke break, they were approached by and attacked by our suspect, who eventually stabbed them in the back. I don't know. I don't want to say there was a confrontation. I know that that's thrown out there a lot. There was a confrontation, then a stabbing. We don't know if there was a confrontation. There wasn't any. They heard a commotion. The people inside heard a commotion. They went to check on their co-worker. And then once they checked, they realized, oh my goodness, he's been stabbed. They had a suspect description. Everything was cool. So, you know, it's one of those things where it seems like just a random attack. And as of right now, I have no reason to believe otherwise, which is absolutely terrifying that you can go out for a smoke break and somebody just decides now is my time to shine, and they stab you in the back, which is, you know, I think we've all been there emotionally. Physically, though, it's pretty bad. So he looked like he was in good spirits, I guess what you could call it. But he definitely not a great situation for anybody to be in. So we're gonna send this in, get this up, and then yeah, we were looking for a suspect, so we already said the suspect description, so we'll leave it at that. We'll see if they end up catching the guy. They have units to our north, and they are searching in the park. So if they do find him, we'll go check it out. Chances are he's already in the wind, so we will be probably on to the next one.
Okay, so where the airship, well, just turned off their light. The timing. We have units over here. They're on a traffic stop. That's a different thing. Gosh, look at all the trash over here today. My goodness. We are at MacArthur Park. This is in LAPD's Olympic Division. Beautiful, actually, park. If you look at some of the older photos, it still is a beautiful spot. Now there's a lot more nefarious activity that goes on, so it's gotten a little bit funky. Interesting
interestingly enough, we had an episode of, it might have been a CRF episode, but we had an episode here at the park where we had an individual who was stuck on a buoy, who was trying to swim while attached to a buoy that's obviously stuck to the bottom of the lake bed. But Alex, actually, if you want to run that tape really quick, so in case you guys missed it, we have that footage. Is there a guy swimming? What is that? No, there is a guy. Oh, and we got this person walking out in the middle of the street here.
Olympic unit holding 2, version 3, code 2 calls. The battery domestic violence, 920 South Holman.
Trying to get run over by cars. We're not going to have that today. So here's the lake. This is what you guys just saw. The guy was out there on a buoy somewhere. What we're doing now, though, is we're responding to a call of a shooting, well, a shooting victim at the intersection of Coronado and 7th. So we're actually going to drop down one. But we're still near the lake. We're just on the west side of MacArthur Park. It sounds like the person was robbed and either shot or beaten by someone who, like I said, robbed them at the rec center over here, which really not the best way to spend your Tuesday afternoon. But either way, we're going to come over and check it out. Talk with some of the officers here. There is a supervisor at scene, so we should be able to get some more information. We'll see if FD is still here. They should be, because we're getting here pretty quickly. Oh, okay. And they are. Oh, they might have cleared FD. You know, yeah, he's sitting up talking to him, so he definitely wasn't shot then. It was probably just he was attacked and beaten and stuff. Still a sad situation. Poor guy. Yeah, apparently he was at the, they have a rec center over here, and he was taken for all his stuff and some cash and stuff like that. So, really unfortunate. Bad night for him, but you know, we're not gonna put him on TV and make him feel even worse about it. So we'll let that one go, and we'll be back to hanging clear. But yeah, we've had a lot of stories over in MacArthur Park. I'm sure if we look back in the library, I've had oh, I had a crash actually. Gosh, Alex, this is gonna be a tough one if we try to find this one. Maybe Tay's seen it in the archives, but I had a crash actually right where we're headed. We're on Wilshire Boulevard. We're heading eastbound right now, coming up to the jog where Wilshire turns left here. You'll see it right coming up where Wilshire makes a left turn to go around the lake. And I was on a crash. I'll point it out here so you guys can see it. I was on a crash right here where somebody went straight off the end right there toward the lake, and they actually hit a person standing on the sidewalk there and ejected them, launching them through the air into the lake. The person that was hit was in really bad shape. I do believe they survived, but I mean, their legs were broken. It was horrible. So I know we have the footage in the archives somewhere, but Dave, do you remember seeing that story or no?
No.
No? Okay. So I don't even know what year that happened. My gosh. You know, I'll do a little bit of research and we'll see if we have it. If we have it, maybe Alex will roll the clip. If we don't, then you guys will have to take my word for it for now until I find it. But yeah, there's been a lot of stories over here at the park, and we've seen it go in waves. You know, when I first started, it was really nice over here, and it was cleaner, and things were not as crazy. And now, as time's gone on, there's more and more nefarious activity. There's like petty crime.
Black pants,
Here's the description of the suspect.
was a backpack. Weapon used is going to be a semi-automatic handgun.
Okay. So they robbed him with the gun, but they didn't shoot him. It sounds like. So they'll do a rebroadcast. They'll do a rebroadcast on that crime broadcast. A rebroadcast on the.
Roger. Olympic Hollywood clear.
They will do a broadcast on the crime broadcast. We'll wait for that and we'll listen to that. But yeah, the park has gone in waves. They'll clean it up. It stays clean for a little bit, and then it gets bad again. But again, the city does that. The lake does that. All the parts of LA, you'll see them go through waves. Let's see if we get the. She might not rebroadcast it. We'll see. She might.
La Brea between Long Creek and Fountain.
Okay, so what we have right now, we have a shooting with a individual in a Porsche who was shot in the face. So not the best situation for them, obviously. They're suffering from a gunshot wound to the face. I can't imagine. We are we're pretty close, so we're trying to make our way through a construction zone and some traffic. And we're having a little bit of a hard time here, but I think we're gonna make it through. There's an elderly couple here. And we're gonna be showing up right now. Here we go. All right, FD just got there. We're showing up, so we'll be good.
You don't have any further, we'll call it a fault. Any Olympic Unit 415 Woman 807 Fedora Street outside of apartment 105. See the PR will direct to a female Hispanic, 20 years, brown shirt, white pants.
All right, so it sounds like our victim was getting gas at a gas station at La Brea and DeLongpre, or actually might be here at the Shell. We'll see. They said they were getting gas, and then it looks like we're getting transport right now. So let's go. Come on, go. No, go. What are you doing? Go somewhere. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We'll put our Declan out. Let me go grab some shots.
Information 04767. Please be shot, will you clear?
Hey! No!
She sees the police car and she thinks that's fine. Unbelievable. Alrighty. So yeah, we do have one victim. We just missed transport by a tiny bit. This, would you say it looks like a Bentley?
Yes.
There is a ton of blood all over the place, and it looks terrible. I'm gonna grab sticks because it looks like we have a little bit of time. Shooting. Why they're not transporting yet. All right, so just like our scene the other night, really fancy car with people shot, or well, one guy in this case. Really, wow, just really interesting. And that's you said that's a Bentley, right? Yeah. All right, and the officer was waiting to set up tape until the fire department leaves, which is happening now. Alrighty, let's get some shots of this, and then we want to just get some preliminary stuff, and we want to send in what we have, and then we'll go from there. We'll get some more information. We might be here for a little bit, just so we can get, just so we can talk to some witnesses and try to do our due diligence. But we're going to get some really tight shots in on this because we have a ton of light, and we can really see the holes in this car. My goodness. Back up just a little, Tim. Right there is good. Thank you.
I'm sure they he was probably like a crazy girl. Some people saw him. He came down, he tried to leave, and they went to go rob him. Every time something happens between you and Sunset Vacation. And especially with Bentley's
All right. What time is it, Tim? Huh? 11. Damn. So right now we have a shooting with a individual in a Bentley. I'm not sure if he was here to get gas or if he was running from somebody, but the shooting was originally reported up at DeLongpre, which is one street to the north. We're now here at Fountain and DeLongpre, obviously at the Shell station. We got to get this in, but this is preliminary information. We'll get an update later this evening. And if you want to see the final story on this, as always, keynews.tv under publication. Fire in the rear, one-story commercial, 455 is going to be code 6 in seconds.
29, Roger.
22 already 1555. Shots fired for Holman. Oswego and Lincoln. 128 already 1555.
All right, so we're responding into the valley here. We do have a structure fire. It looks like it's going to be possibly an extended operation commercial. 536, looks like it might be an extended operation commercial. I'll let you know. I'll be rolling up here in a second. And then 44 is responding, but I'll probably cut him loose once I see what's going on. But I want him to get a little bit of trigger time on it. All right, so we're going to be rolling up here. We are not pre-arrival. We are with the first responding with the first responding engine. And I know there's a Chase Bank here.
One-story commercial, doing business with auto sales.
Auto sales. Where's that? On the other side? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it's an auto shop going.
A 20 by 50 one-story commercial. Get you corrected address.
Okay. Yep. Looks good. All right. They've got a little fire in the front, it looks like, but they'll probably get a fairly quick knockdown on that. Looks like they just have some. Looks like they just have some.
20 by 50
oh, you guys going over a supply line. All righty, we're gonna go over here. I think this is gonna be a good. All right, no, that's on fire. Let's go back a little. That's on fire. All righty. We're gonna go here. I think this is gonna be a good spot.
I see rescue 9,
All right. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna catch you.
All righty. All right, so definitely a little smoky over here. It's a really small building. Looks like an auto sales, either auto parts sales or something like that. But we have this fire. They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time accessing. Oh, thank you. They're having a hard time accessing, so they might get it down from the outside. That flashed over pretty crazy, huh? All right, they getting water on it, so it's gonna smoke us out here. We want to go back a little. All right, looks like city's got a pretty good handle on it. We parked in what looked like a good spot. Let's hopefully it is when we get back over there. We're gonna send this in, and then we'll come back and see if there's any developments. But as of right now, it looks pretty good. We need street signs. All right, they're saying that the buildings are connected. There's a tire shop to the east, yeah, north, okay. There's a tire shop in the building connected to the east. I don't know if they share an attic. They're gonna open that up right now and take a look, but it is a tire shop. When tire shops go, they go. There's no like in between. There's no like a little bit of fire. It's just usually when they take off, they take off. So they're gonna check for extensions between our, I would call it like the main office portion, and see if that's gotten into the second part of the building. If it hasn't, then things should be okay out here. It doesn't look like it's gotten in there really heavy, so I think City Fire's got a pretty good handle on this one. But we'll stick around just to make sure, but I think they got it. Pretty crazy flashover, by the way. You can tell when they opened that door, and that door opened, you could see that added all that oxygen and all that unburnt fuel that was floating around inside the building goes, oh, perfect, now I have the right air-fuel mixture. So that's what we saw when all that fire popped out. So that's where we're at. If there's any change, we'll let you know. All right, cool. Let's get it in.
We've gone to 5-block area. We can't find it, but there's something going on, but it's nowhere near.
Oh yeah, we've got a fire. 45 with a loom up. All right, we have a LAFD is on the other side of the freeway. They're north of the freeway. We have an arsonist here in the area on Riverside near Coldwater. They've been lighting a bunch of trash cans and stuff on the north side. And we now have what is being reported as a house fire. There it is, 4646 Nagel. And we're gonna be there probably pre-arrival, but I definitely have a large thing of smoke. But again, this could be smoke. Oh, he beat us. Damn. Wow, okay. Alrighty, we're here for it. And that's, I thought it might have been related to the smoke from the north side of the freeway, but obviously not.
46 Nagel Avenue, like 460 is on scene. One-story, single-family dwelling, heavy fire showing, offensive mode.
There's an RA on the back side.
Difficult respirations, 8013 South.
Should be right here to our left. There's trash cans and now a house on fire.
Metro Engine 102.
Damn.
Are we clear to clear and have arson meet us at that structure? We're literally down the block.
Let's go over here.
From Life Course 60, be advised we've got multiple trash can fires up and down the road here as well.
Yep. Alrighty.
Engine 89, additional. Need to clear. There's like 5 more.
They said they have an arsonist. Did you hear they said they have a guy? Okay. Hey brother, did you hear they have a guy at Woodman and Ventura? Did you hear that or no? No, I didn't. Okay, thank you. All right. It sounds like they might have a suspect at Woodman and Ventura, so let's mop up here and then we're gonna head down there and see if we can get a shot of the suspect. But yeah, you can see the trash can. And then this is what's left. This poor woman's house here. All right, and the trash can's still going. So let's get another shot of that really quick, and then we'll let's go see if we can find this guy, Tay. Right, it's coming through the roof in the back now. Hey boss, FD's saying they got somebody over on Ventura. They're trying to get a hold of you guys. They say they have a suspect. I think they said Woodman and Ventura, but that sounds too far because he was just here.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. I don't know, you know, they're busy.
The same suspects at this fire?
You can see the front of the house, the glass is broken, and that's where the fire started. So it'd be accessible from the street, and this was on fire when we showed up, so it's got to be the same guy. It's the same MO, so.
All right, we'll appreciate it. The
same one that's running around lighting all the fires tonight?
Yep. So, yep, we're gonna go try to find the guy. Where was it again?
Somebody said on Ventura.
Fulton and Ventura?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll head down there. Cool. Thank you, guys. Let me get the street. All right, we want to follow them and find this guy.
10 from Metro. 10 minutes on your incident timer.
Where they go, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, Fulton, that would make sense. We're right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard, oh, Jesus.
Oh, they were gonna work on the back of that.
They just stopped. Alright, let's see where they end up, but I know FD has a possible suspect, and obviously we want to get that. There's out of those battalion, it's not. Okay. There we go.
Rescue 37, difficult respirations.
Yep, there is.
EA, building 215.
suspect. I don't think that's our suspect.
Code 4, Ward Park west of Fulton, suspect in custody.
I don't know. I didn't hear female. You think it's her?
Yeah.
Was it a female or no?
This is a female.
Oh, okay. Not the arsonist then.
Oh, the arsonist? Heard both.
Gotcha. Thank you. I don't know. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on it.
Oil on my head by Tabitha Brown. It has peppermint, jojoba, argan, and some other oils. Okay, so lots of oils? Okay. Hair oil, yeah. On your hands as well? And all over your body because your pants are wet. Yeah, because I put...
Maybe.
She's covered in oil.
Yeah.
All right, so we're overhearing her talking with the officers here, and she's saying that she's covered in oil. So.
I told him. Let me explain.
We'll see.
455, let's let me on the fire. We'll go follow this. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. I'm code 6 with a possible suspect, Fulton Ventura. Is this Ventura? No, it's Moore Park. Ah, I'm not sold. I'm not sold. Let's go check Ventura. I'm not sold. She's definitely got problems, but I don't know. Something's not right.
Southbound 101 freeway, suspect vehicle is a black Audi.
Right for 98, Roger.
536, yeah, I'm just clearing the possible arson suspect here at Moore Park and Fulton. Stand by. Wait, are you good?
Schrader Boulevard.
It is Moore Park, right? Yeah, let's note it down.
Happening Woodman, the vehicle is a blacked out Audi.
Get it out.
So yeah, possible suspect. I'm not sold though. I am not sold because I swore I heard Ventura in something. They said we have a possible on Ventura. But PD did say, he said this is a possible suspect, and then she ran in and stole some stuff from 7-Eleven, so it's possibly one and the same.
Down real quick to play it,
We have a suspect. Okay, copy. And 455 is at Ventura and Fulton, and I hear that pursuit coming toward me right now. There's a pursuit coming toward us, like right now.
Yeah, 14, go.
Northbound 101.
Oh, back northbound 101. Okay.
Yeah, we're on the opposite side of the fire from you.
And I copy their back.
Northbound 101 from Coldwater.
I copy their back 101 from Coldwater. There's some flashy lights down there. What is that? Not our thing. Yeah, that's not it. I swore I heard Ventura, but they could have said on Fulton heading toward Ventura. I think that might have been what they said.
23 has a low jet.
Yeah, that's not our thing. So, all right, same. Well, we'll see right now. Here's how you can tell. What's going on there? Oh, that was the fire from earlier. Okay. All right, so there was a fire earlier there. Oh, interesting. Interesting. This is the fire earlier that they had. Ah, southbound Woodman? Oh. Are they coming toward us? Oh my goodness.
23 continuing northbound Woodman, passing Riverside.
There goes the pursuit right in front of us. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. And then a pursuit came by. What's going on in this area of the city? It's like a vortex. What's happening here? Let's I kind of want to B-roll this fire here.
23 has a suspect vehicle continuing northbound Woodman, passing Magnolia, approximately 65 miles per hour.
Wow, 65 on Woodman, Jesus. And 484 there, northbound Woodman from the 101. I'm going to be back code 6 over at this the commercial fire on Ventura. I might jump out and take a look. But is this related? Do we know if this is related?
5 is secondary in a pursuit.
This was earlier tonight, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, if that's earlier, then we'll let that go. But I have a feeling that had to do with this somehow. I mean, that's two. There's no coincidences.
I believe the original line is just a stolen vehicle.
Continuing northbound Woodman.
Okay, that's fine. Let it go. And 455 is going to be processing the arson situation over here near that original fire.
We're going to be starting the pursuit.
All right. So Van Nuys is handling the pursuit. That's fine. What is that noise?
Did you have an ET on the airship?
Oh my goodness, the batteries?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Alrighty. So we're gonna pull over here for a second. I'm going to process, actually we'll pull over right here. I'm gonna process that that incident. That's pretty wild, huh? The big tell on this, whether or not that is our suspect, is gonna be a really basic one. Is there another fire?
Identify westbound Woodman from Corruption and Owen from Woodman.
That's really going to be the test on this one, is if it's a you know, related, not necessarily related, but if we hear any more fires in the area, and if we do, then probably not the arsonist. If they suddenly stop for the rest of the night, doesn't look too good. So I heard something about a vehicle into a building. I see the RAs rolling up, and it's in Hollywood here. We have a vehicle into a building. 455 is going to be code 6, I believe, with a vehicle into a structure on Cahuenga. I didn't hear a dispatch on it. I was actually on the phone, but I'll be code 6 here.
Media is 97 at that TC.
On the the Hollywood Hills, the Cahuenga one. Copy. I'll be code 6 in a second here. All right, I looked over and I see a vehicle into a structure. It looks like it came off the freeway. I don't know the story, but I just looked over and I saw it. So we're 203. This just happened.
Sounds like it could be an automatic alarm.
So it looks like possibly it was a CHP.
We found a valve.
This looks like it might have been a CHP pursuit. Let's
coming from Holman Victory. It'll be on the alley
move
just west of this address that runs behind.
Alrighty. Let's check it out.
The shopping complex here. Can you notify DWP? It's inside of a square manhole cover. It's a DWP valve that is
Damn busy night, Tay. The heck is going on? It's like one of the busiest nights we've had in a long time. Oh, that, by the way, LAPD, I spoke to them over at the arson thing. She was saying she was covered in oil, and they did request arson to respond to that location, and I do think that is that is our suspect. So, all right, let's do it. Let's get in here. Wow, look at that. Holy crap. Holy mackerel. That is wild. Woo! Holy jeez. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey guys. Hey, was this, were you guys on a pursuit on this or no?
No, it just came out.
She just came off the freeway.
He or she, whoever it is, yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, cool. Thank God.
It's ours by like 4 feet. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
You guys have a good one.
You too. Take care. So, yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So it looks like right now we have two victims. Per CHP, just a passing comment, he's saying that the vehicle looks like they came off the off-ramp, impacted the wall in this house here. I can't imagine what that sounded like. There we go. Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
I know, it's been a while, right?
I thought you guys were in pursuit because this thing skipped off there so quick.
Oh.
But no, they're just coming too hot off the ramp, huh? Wow.
Basically, that's all we're figuring out. We're still trying to figure out who's driving and all that stuff, but yeah.
Holy cow.
They just came in off the ramp and caught fire.
They're so lucky to be alive. That's incredible. Absolutely lucky.
Yeah.
So, amazing stuff.
Yeah, I'll get back with you.
Okay, thank you, sir. And you can smell it too. The car definitely was on fire because you can see all the water on the ground, and I don't think they used foam. No, there's no foam, but
It smells like Cinderella.
yeah, you can definitely smell the fire. It's really potent actually. But wow, what a so. We're here at the northbound 101. This is the Hollywood Bowl exit. It's really, really sharp. A lot of people come off here and they get kind of surprised by how tight the turn is here on this exit. Looking at the ground over here, right between those poles, you can see where this car went between them, impacted the wall, turned into the garage area, which looks like it's also a support beam for this house over the parking. And then the car came to rest, apparently on fire. So that's where we're at right now. But gosh, if living here, that must have sounded. And there's a little dog over there too. I think the dog might have been in the car as well because it's staying with the male victim here. There was a female that we just got transport with, or of, I should say. And then there's a male here, and he's petting the dog. So that might be the dog might have been in the car. Single vehicle. It looks like the white Jeep was parked in there, if I had to guess, and then this car came in and smacked into it and the pillars and all that. So we'll talk with the sergeant again before we leave. We'll confirm the animal component, and we'll confirm that it was just a single vehicle. But again, this ramp is so tight, and people come off it so hot just on the daily. I had a crash here with a woman that hit a palm tree at the exact same ramp. I had a car go straight through, crash into other cars. I mean, it's a very dangerous off-ramp in the city because it is so tight. You come off and you're kind of, I mean, the signage is there, don't get me wrong. If you're paying attention, you're cool, but compared to the rest of the off-ramps in this area, especially Barham being as high speed as it is, and the ramp south of it, it's the kind of ramp that you wouldn't necessarily consider to be this tight. Sarge with the dog. Oh my God. All right. That's great. I'm glad. They're gonna have to, they'll probably call, see if he has a friend that can come and get the dog. Worst case scenario, they'll give the dog to animal services just temporarily, yeah, until the owner either you know, gets out of the hospital or out of jail if they're drunk. But yeah, what an incredible amount of energy on this crash here. Just incredible. So very lucky for these people to be alive, but we got a job. What's that? I know the dog is fine, it looks like. So I'm always blown away. So let's get a shot on the ramp here, and we'll get ourselves on out.